Hey everyone, Justin Brawl here. Today I'm going to do my first ever fairy tale discussion theory video. I had this one in mind after when I read my live reaction to the recent fairy tale chapter 483, and I figured that we find confirmation on who Eileen is, or I think you pronounce it Eileen. Yeah, let's go with Eileen. If I'm mispronouncing that name, let me know in the comments or whatever. But either way, since then we got a confirmation of what Eileen is, and now we're seeing what the connect now the recent chapters hinted that Erza and Eileen, that Erza has the same power that Eileen has. And before I get done, I just want to also note that this is also gonna be a spoiler heavy, I don't think not spoiler heavy video. This is gonna be kind of spoiler heavy because, I say spoiler heavy. This is gonna be a spoiler filled video because if you haven't read the chapter to this point, I suggest you should read the chapter, watch my live reaction, and then come back to this video after you've done. These are gonna get that's gonna be your own final warning. So, I can wait. Alright, since you already watched you've done what I told you to do, so let's get down to the theory. Now my theory decides that, well, first let's just start with the previous chapter beforehand, 480. I think it was 482 when this power came to be in the first place. Now, towards the end of the fight against Neonheart from Spriggan 12, after Neonheart has pretty much has Erza pinned down to the floor, and then out of nowhere, then spontaneously out of nowhere, Erza just as if or is this some sort of fairy tale hockey style, like One Piece is when you use the Conqueror's hockey in One Piece and everyone just faints? She has this thing called, she does this, I don't know what the move was called or what form of magic it was, but in the words it's, "Be gone, departed spirits, unless you wish to taste my blade once more." And the next page and afterwards, all the spirits from Azuma, Kaguya, and that one girl from the Tower of Heaven incident end up just fade into existence. All three of them just faded out of nowhere. And then Neonheart says when he witnessed it, he was he's inconceivable on that. And after Erza's Historia vanished, he realized that he come to the realization that woman has the exact same power as Eileen does. Apparently, in his mind, though, that is. And in fact, you saw a panel of him shaking and he was sweating nervously. He was shivering. It says Erza Scarlet, hair, and this magic. Now it says Erza Scarlet hair, and this magic power. That woman, it cannot be Lady Eileen's, or Eileen's. I'm going to say Eileen. Apparently he made this. Apparently the current chapter is make this whole thing that that Erza has this one new latent ability that's hidden inside her that she doesn't probably know about. She only a spontaneous a desperate move, and the next thing you know, that it just happens to be the case where all her store just fades into existence. And now with the recent chapter 483 came out, we actually get a look at what who Lady Eileen looks like. From Brandon's description, it says Eileen Blissorian, the one who carries the moniker of the Scarlet Despair. And that means that she also has scarlet red hair like Erza does. And now here's my theory with the connection between these two characters, both Erza and Eileen. My theory is the fact that Neonheart witnessed Erza's powers to decimate all those decimate, or says just vanish all from Asuma, Kaguya, and that girl, I forgot her name, from Tower of Heaven, into nothingness, fade from existence, and for the dare to spin images from the dead. It's because of the fact that Eileen has the exact same ability, and her name, the Scarlet Despair, means that she has the ability. Her magic allows her to take people away from existence, or something like that matter. Since Erza can do that. Excuse me, I need to catch my breath here for a second. I believe the fact that the reason Erza can do that, or spontaneously did that in the first place, is that I have like two theories in mind on what makes the connection between Erza and Eileen is. My first theory is that this might be like, so you can like argument this all you want, but I think Eileen and Erza are like basically long lost sisters. Because if we know from Erza's backstory from the Tower of Heaven and from what we witnessed from previous chapters, that both Erza and Kagura both were born and raised in the same village. But then Erza was taken to the Tower of Heaven, and Kagura was left behind to hide to make sure she doesn't be captured. And then we don't exactly know anything about her parents, or whether she had any siblings in the first place. The only thing we know is that her village was burned down. Everyone was killed except for the kids, but some kids were still trying to escape and run away. Erza and Kagura were there together. We didn't see any of her parents telling her, her mother or her father telling her, or even like an older sibling or something like that, telling her to do something like, you know, run and hide and be brave or anything. Yeah, I think this might be a far-fetched theory, because this is like, it's pretty much like a guess at this point on how Erza and Eileen are connected with the same power. They both have the same powers, but I'm going with my first theory with her being, both of them being long lost sisters. That maybe she isn't like situations like anime like this before happened, where like an anime manga where like a character knows his, like a character doesn't know he or she has this like one sibling that they've known that they have had before. For example, I think in my watching this anime called Flame of Recca, where it turns out that both fire wielders, both fire ninjas, happen to be half brothers. Recca didn't know he had a half brother until it was revealed like in the like midway. Let's say like beginning towards the middle of the season, we found that he has a half brother. It's just kind of the same thing, and we don't know that Eileen and Erza could be sisters, but I say that back. We don't know if Erza is Eileen's sister, or Erza doesn't even know she has a sister. We have to go further into the chapters, currently in the manga, for Erza and Eileen to meet up to confirm, or at least say, to mention something of them being together. Sorry, I'm checking the time here. I'm going at 7 minutes. I can go for more. Now, that's my first theory. Erza and Eileen are her sisters. Long lost sisters that don't even know each other right yet. Now, the second theory I have for this one is that maybe this will be even more far-fetched than my sister's theory. I think Erza and Eileen are together, or like in a relationship like this. No, I still take that back. I think Eileen might be Erza's mother. And the reason I'm going for the reason I'm saying mother is because, again, from my previous video, my previous theory, like I just said before, we don't know who Erza's parents are. We don't know who the father is, who the mother is. We even know like either her mother. We don't know if she lived with her mother or if she lived with her, lived with her father for the rest of her life. And then when the paper from Tower of Heaven came down to take down slaves, when people started taking child slaves to come to build the Tower of Heaven, the father might have been killed in the burning of the village, and the mother was a no-show. Now I'm going for the sister more personally, but the reason I go for the mother and daughter relationship because it makes you wonder, where did she get her red scarlet hair from? Her hair is red as the scarlet sky when the sun rises. That's what I call scarlet red hair is. And before that, Eileen has the same scarlet red hair as Erza. I'm guessing she must have got that red scarlet hair from Eileen. If I believe that Eileen is Erza's long lost mother. But if we look at the panel, but if I look more closely at the page where she was introduced, she looks like she could be somewhere in her late 20s or early 30s, maybe. I'm not exactly sure of that. I'm not exactly sure to confirm about her age. We only know her by name, and we finally got her confirmed, and we finally got a look on what she looks like. The only thing that piqued interest to me, and obviously her name, the Scarlet Despair, was of course her scarlet red hair. And at this point in the manga, at the point in the story, we don't know who has better. We only know that Erza has scarlet red hair, and that's all we know. We don't know anyone else who has the same color hair. So now we meet Eileen Basurian, And also one other thing that people might come, I think I want to get this probably first. Her full name is Eileen Buzurian, and her name and Erza's name is Erza Scarlet. The only thing is though, during her time when we look into flashbacks, we don't know, Erza doesn't know her last name. She was given Scarlet by Jalal when they were just kids because of her hair. So we don't know who Erza's real name is. All we know is Erza Scarlet, and that's her name officially. That's what we know her as. But since Eileen Buzurian has the same Scarlet red hair as her, I'm guessing her real name is Erza Buzurian. I'm going more like this might go into more to the mother's side, mother and the daughter situation than the sisters. But we have to wait till further. We have to wait till like further into the manga to find out. Until when both Erza and Eileen actually do meet, or when someone from the Spring and 12 actually says something about Eileen's past to the rest of the Fairy Tale Guild, then we'll get a confirmed answer that between what Eileen is and what Erza is, since the two, we only know two things between the two are in common. The power, apparently her magic, the power is like to eradicate people from existence, and the scarlet red hair. So I'm gonna cut this video from here. So I'm gonna say my two theories. Erza and Eileen are sisters, long lost sisters, or Eileen is Erza's long lost mother. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And tell me what you think about this. Do you confirm? You think you have something else in mind? Like, is she someone else completely entirely compared to Erza, or they're not even related? Let me know what you know in the comments down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. So leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for the next video. Bye.